Oh, hello there. I'm Horace Mann, and I'm here with my colleague, Amos Bronson Alcott, to educate you as to why and how America's education system needs to change and how you can help. First off, to understand where I'm coming from, I think you need to know a little bit more about me. Basically, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I was born to a poor farmer in my home state of Massachusetts and was never really able to get an education until I chased after it. After 6 months of hard work, private tutoring, I was accepted into Brown University. For my entire childhood, I lived on the edge of the poverty line. But now that I've reached C in education, I'm coming to you as a well-known member of the U.S. House of Representatives. I've since started America's first normal state school, along with about 50 more.
Yeah, that's all well and good. But as I once said, study isn't just a means to an end. It in itself is a pleasurable end. I'm Amos Bronson Alcott, and it is absolutely necessary for our young Americans to achieve a balanced growth of mind, body, and spirit, something that can happen unless we enforce free and mandatory public education, such as in the successful experimental Temple School that I started. My own daughter, Louisa May Alcott, has written several books, including the best-selling Little Women, which just goes how to show how incredible the powers of education are.
Whether you look at it as a door to success like I do, a form of enlightenment like Bronson Alcott does, or a way to instill morality in future leaders like Dr. Benjamin Rush says it is, a uniform public school system is essential. My sister and I have been rallying for support and funds to get this kind of system implemented, and we've been able to open more than one school with this support. But we need more. We need you. If you lend us your encouragement and finances, we can do wonders for the future of this country. Here's another issue that a uniform public education system can solve: the growing breach between the North and the South. The North has always been more advanced because of its accessibility to education. And this advantage is only getting worse. The South can't innovate and industrialize if none of its citizens have been trained to do so. Mandatory and accessible education for all people will level out the playing field and minimize the tensions dividing our union. This is why we need your help in making the common school reform movement the best that it can be. Pushing for our governments on the local and state level to provide tax money to this investment in our country's future. But it's not enough just to get the children into schools. These schools need to be worth their time. Thomas Jefferson believed in the idea of a public school system, but he would not have approved of the closest thing we have resembling it now. To keep up with the rest of the world, we need longer school terms, individual classes, standards of learning, American-made textbooks, education for our teachers, and we need to eliminate physical punishment in our schools. Our economy is insatiable, demanding more and more accounting and literacy skills from its workers. Your children need these skills to be successful in the world, as well as positive moral influences. Invest in the common school, invest in America.